Hello, everyone. This is David Robinson. I'm the father of geologist Daniel Cornelius Robinson. Just coming to you today to talk about this upcoming search on the 25th of this month. As you guys know, this is a search for Daniel. This is one of the 45th or 48th search week search that I have done since Daniel went missing. This search is very important. Very important, you guys. I talk about on the Q&A as well as on social media. We need all the participation that I can get. But to be better prepare you for the search, I wanted to do a video to describe some of the things that will be happening at the search. As you know, this is a grassroots search. I have not have any help from law enforcement at all. Up front, I do have to say that I did invite law enforcement to come along with the search, and to make sure they come along, I did send them out letters asking them on their request, as well as uh, did it publicly, so they will know have notifications of this search. I want to make sure they bring out all the resources that we need out there to search. When I say we, myself and you all that plan to attend the search on the 25th, want to make sure that everybody, have opportunity to have law enforcement out there with us, the counterpart, have the community and law enforcement working together. Should be a beautiful event. Nevertheless, if law enforcement decide not to come out, I do am prepared to do what we always do. So we're like I said, we're a grassroots search, and we have been searching successfully for 45 weeks, and we were also was able to bring some closures, some formal closure to other families out there who have missing loved ones. We found human remains. Um, Unfortunately, we found those human remains, but like I said, it was able to bring some form of closure to other families. We have not found Daniel out there, but according to my investigation, as well as me being a father of Daniel, we want to bring Daniel home. If he's out there, we need to find him, and I'm relying on you guys. It's a lot of land out there. You can imagine covering over 35,000 acres of land was a lot, but we were able to accomplish that goal, and we can do it this on the 25th that's coming up. I just want to share this part here. Starting off first is how we're gonna prepare for the search, and I did put something together here. Prepare for the search. You got to dress right for the desert terrain. I put that on the website as well as out on social media. I request you guys, if you can, also just try to look up things that you may need when you're going out to a desert situation. When I first came out to Arizona, I'm a veteran, so I've been in the deserts of Afghanistan, so I understand the outs and ends of the desert. Took a lot of heat training, so I learned a lot about the desert in Afghanistan. But this desert terrain is a little different, so I was able to do some researching just to go search for my son. And so, doing so, I know that you need to dress appropriately for that. A couple of things is your long sleeves shirt and long sleeve pants or things like that is better. I know. Sometimes people say, "Hey, I want to be cool. It's a desert." They hear the word desert, they think it's going to be really hot. But layers and keep your skin covered is also a good idea, because there are cacti out there. You can get scratched by bushes and things like that, your legs along and your arms. So you want to protect yourself. You want to protect yourself from the sun rays as well, getting to your skin. Also, the shoes that you're wearing. Try to wear something like boots. Make sure it's hiking boots or some form of boot that's comfortable for you. With a good bottoms on it. You don't want to be able to slipping around on rocks and things like that. But definitely do not wear tennis shoes, running shoes, things like that, sneakers. The reason why, like I said, the cat tie is on the ground sometimes, even though they're not everywhere, but they're in different spots you may not be watching where you're stepping. And if you step on one of those, they can come through the side walls of your shoes. We don't want that. We want to make sure that you're okay. Also, carry a water source with you. It is a desert. We do have cactus, but the water sources out there are very limited. When I say limited, if you're a person who is a survivalist and know how to get water from the lands, I would not be able to tell you that. But what I can tell you is to carry some water with you. Bring the water out to the searches, whether it's in the camelback, your bottles of water. To be prepared to have water with you. I can say that we will have water and the electrolytes in the command center. So I put here, carry a water source with you, but also carry some food with you. That's snacks, granola bars to something that will help you replenish some of the salts, because you lose a lot of salt when you're out there in the sun. You lose a lot of salt when you're walking and sweating. Whether it's hot or cold, you're losing water. So you want to make sure you replace that with some salty type food, whether it's granola bars, things like that. Make sure you carry that along with you. Can't just drink water. Can't just drink water source alone. That's not very good for you doing that. You can wash all your electrolytes out your body, and that can be another problem. So too much water can be a bad thing as well. Also, we will be having a safety briefing, and with that safety briefing, we will be discussing things like what I'm speaking of today. But there'll be some other things about the desert itself, and also be some other information that we need to give to you all to make sure you're safe. Of course, like I said, you got to obey these rules. We're going to the next thing here. We will have to get some rules out there, and one of those things are called the battle buddy system. We do that in Afghanistan. We do that in the military. That's why you sometimes hear Army folks, for instance, we call each other battle buddies, because we are. We're looking out for each other. We got each other's back. Nobody go rogue. We don't need a search team, because that's what we are. We go out in that desert looking for another search team. So we need to be out there safely. We need to stick together. I like to call you all my extended family, because you are, when you come out to this desert. And we need to treat the search for Daniel just like that. We are battle buddies. We are family members, and we're looking out for each other. You see something not too right with the neighbor next to you, you report that. You get on the FRS radios and you say something to everyone. Let everybody know everybody's safe. The other part is also, like I said, to stay hydrated. I was going to put something else there, but stay hydrated. The desert terrain can fool you. It can fool you. Like I said, it may be feeling cool out there, but you're losing water all the time. Or you may be cool, and then because that's what happens this time of the year. It's really cold at night, so it's just warming up in the mornings. So when we go out there in the desert, you might feel like it's cold, and then this thing it's really hot. So you definitely want to stay hydrated. My thing is, make sure that you're addressing the layers, because you want to be able to pull some things off. I do have some videos there. I'm going to share this with you in a minute, what I have on the website, so you guys can follow along with that as well. But make sure that also when you come into the command center at the safety briefing, I will have a sheet out there for you to sign in, as well as you doing the stuff online. But we also have a sign-in sheet there on site. And we want you to be able to put your emergency contact numbers down, any information that we need to know. If you're diabetic or something that you want us to know that will be kind of hesitant to your health, that you may need to consider, that we need to know in case of emergency. We want you to be able to have that opportunity to give us that information, just in case. It's always to be safe than sorry. We want to make sure everybody's safe. So also, you got to know how to contact the command center. We'll be talking about that in the safety briefing as well. We use FRS radios. We monitor channel 8. We'll make sure that everybody's set with that way, who all need the commanders and things like that of a line search or for the group. We'll definitely have a radio. We have the one in the command center that we talk back and forth to relay messages when we are probably too far apart from each other in different groups, and to make sure that we very much communicate, because communication is the key to everything. We got to make sure we all communicate it and all know what's going on at all times. So therefore, like I said, for emergency situations, make sure that you have the contact with the command center, and to do so, we'll make sure that you're monitoring channel 8. And also, I will have a few radios that I may be able to loan out to those who are commander of a group of things, to make sure that you're staying in contact. Also, when you come to the searches for Daniel, we ask everybody to log in, to check in. We have a sign-in sheet, and we have a sign-in sheet to check out. If you have a vehicle, we like to know what type of vehicle, color of your vehicle, and the type of your vehicle. And the reasons why we want to make sure that whoever come into the desert under the Daniel Robinson search, they are coming out of the search. We know that you left, because there's been some times that people forgot to sign out, or they didn't sign out, and we'll sit there for hours in that desert looking for that person, thinking they did not make it out. So we want to make sure that we're not doing that. We'll make sure we know you came out of the desert, you came in and you got back out. You're going home, you're on the way home, you're safe. So we want to make sure that happens. So log in, log out. Also, you take down my content information. I have it down here on the bottom. you guys, you already know I show that a lot of times on the Q&A, but my cell phone number and all the information is sitting there. If you guys can take that down and make sure that's one way that you can get in contact. If you're out there in the desert, you lose the radio, your battery go dead, whatever the case may be, you still have your cell phone, you can utilize that number and contact me. The number is right there, scroll on the bottom screen. Also, the Yahoo. We're not be using that on the outside, but you can if you left the search and you checked out and you left and there's something that you left behind and you want to contact me, you can do that as well. But the information on the bottom also for the Buckeye Police Department, who area is in that, who is in that area, and also the Maricopa County, who supersedes that area as well, jurisdictional wise. And those are the contact non-emergency numbers. But you already know if there's an emergency, definitely reach out to law enforcement by dialing 911. So again, I come today to try to make sure you get the information about the searches that's upcoming for Daniel. I want to make sure that everybody is safe, and I want to make sure that everybody who's coming out, we just understand we're a family, and we're going to make sure that everybody's okay once we're out there. So also, I'm sharing screen with you guys. I want you to look at the Daniel Robinson website, and with the Daniel Robinson website, I have here some information for you as well. To further notice, you guys, I want to throw that out real quick. To further notice, we will be pausing the protest. And to further notice, we have some discussions with the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, and I want to make sure that we finish those talks before we go forward with the protest. So that will, for right now, be canceled. Also, you guys, you need to know about this information. Okay, information on the bottom here is what I want to get to. On the day of the search or before the day of the search, you guys want to know exactly where we're meeting. We're meeting off of Sun Valley Parkway, on Sun Valley Parkway, off Sun Valley Parkway and West Cactus Road. That's the area here. That's the junction here. This is a map. All you have to do is go to the map, click this button here, and you can get direct. I'm sorry. Yes, go here and click on the map itself. I want to tell you that click on the map itself, and it can get directions. You have the direction button here. Definitely get the direction to wherever your location is. This button here would take you to the search. So you can do that off the cell phone or before you leave. You want to print it out, however you do it. The information is right there. Also, to be prepared for the search, you guys, and some of the stuff I iterated just a while ago, talked to you about. You just go on the website. Again, please help find Daniel. Come on the front page here. Let me see if I can get back up top here. Go back to the front page here. Stroll down to this map, right under the map. Be prepared to click. Be prepared. Click here to learn more about how you can help in the upcoming search. So when you click here, of course, it's going to take you to the search page here. Once you get to the search page, there's a couple things you can do. As you guys, like I asked you before, if you can, please, if you planning to come out to the search, rather you do it here by hitting this button here, volunteer to search, or if you want to hit the events tab, I have it all directed to one place. Or if you want to hit the button I just told you about, it's still going to bring you to this page. Either way, you go here to this button here. I need you to sign up. I need to sign up for the search, so I can get the numbers for agreement that I have with the landowners out there. So I want to make sure that I have the numbers of people who possibly is going to show up to the search. Right under here, prepared to search is what I was going at when you looked at that button on the main page. When you click that, it'll automatically take you to this one. And when you get to this page here, you come down here where it says prepare to search. Please watch the videos. And this is how the line search. So you click this button, of course, you can watch a little video about how to line search. And reason why I want to make sure that happen, because I will be having some people who will be in charge of the line searches. We will have them within the search. But this is the pattern that you do for a line search. So you can see this grid here. It will give you instructions how line searches are performed and the reasons why and how tight form you are. So I wish you encourage you guys to come on here on pleasehelpfinddaniel.com under the search, volunteer to search tab or the volunteer to search page, and watch these videos so you have an idea of what we'll be doing on the 25th when it comes to the line searchers, the people that's there on the ground, those who will be doing the line searches. Also, this is the tips. Also, some of the things I was talking about before, preparing yourself for the desert. This lady here did a very good video, so I put it there. Some of the things you may want to care. She's preparing to to be out there camping and things, but that's not what we'll be doing, of course. But you need to prepare yourself as if you will be doing something like that. And the reasons why I tell you guys, under military training, you always prepare. You prepare for the worst. I had to put it that way. Is that we have 45 weeks of safe searches, but you always prepare for the unknown and the circumstances. So you make sure you watch this video. This video will be very helpful to people which we need to wear you out there in the desert, the layers, why you need to cover yourselves up, things that I was just talking about already. So again, I just wanted to make this video for you guys, and I will be putting this video also as well on the website, so you can see this video over again. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining in with me today. Again, to talk about this upcoming search. Again, the information that I have put here on the screen, how you can stay safe, and what you need to do when you're coming out to the searches again. So I just want to make sure you're clear on that. Thank you, God. Thank you guys for everything you have done. Again, for being a part of the Robinson family, the extended family. So thank you so much, and I hope I see you on the 25th out at the search for Daniel. Thank you.